This one is for March, and as usual, the top row is going to be your past, the middle row is your present, and the last row here is your near future. I already pre-shuffled the cards just in the interest of time, and so let's get started. I do see here that in your past, I get the sense that you guys decided to try your luck at opening up your own business or starting some sort of creative project that is only your own. Something that it's a space where you can actually explore what makes you happy. Something you're passionate about, something that is only your own, not something that you're sharing with other people. You're your own boss with the Emperor card here with the Six of Wands. It's this idea that you're finally taking your life into your own hands and trying something new that was once just a dream, and now you're just ready to make it a reality. With the Emperor card in reverse, maybe some of you have had some issues in the workplace in your past that caused you to feel as though being your own boss and really pouring into things that you love and care for is a path that just made sense for you. I think a lot of you are very creative, inventive even, and you're always willing to push yourselves to see how far you can really take these creative ideas that you have for yourself. I think some of you, though, in this partnership, if you went into business with another person, some of you felt like you were doing most of the work. With the Three of Pentacles upright, it's this idea that behind the scenes, you're the one that takes most of the responsibility. You're the one sending the emails, communicating with people, setting up appointments, doing all the things that you need to do in order to keep this business going. And you just decided, you know what? I have a lot of options. I think I may take my energy back and really focus on how I can do this on my own. I think some of you were tired of being stressed out. What started out as a passion project turned into a stressful situation in the realm of entrepreneurship. And you recognized, you know what? I'm not trapped in this situation. There's no point trying to force relationships that aren't just naturally blending in together. And so with the recognition that you could take a step out and it's not the end for you in this particular career path, the realization that you can continue to create, even though something in its original form didn't work, you're no longer allowing the frustration, the stress, the unmet expectations that you had regarding the original setup of your creative project or business, or this ideal job that you had in your mind that it didn't pan out how you thought it would. You're no longer allowing that in your present to influence the choices you're now making moving forward. I feel that some of you, though, are still struggling to let go of what took place, that even if like on a subconscious level, these feelings and emotions of these frustrating times that you went through are still influencing your view on partnership. It's still influencing your view on trust. You guys worked with someone who kind of screwed up the working relationship. For some of you, you severed ties. You severed ties with someone. Could have been an Aries with the Emperor card. You severed ties with a person who was holding you back from expanding your business into what you always imagined it to be. And it wasn't a peaceful ending or separation of creative minds. It was hurtful. You have the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. A lot of hurt feelings were involved in this situation. And as much as you would like to move forward, it still influences the way that you view partnerships in the workplace. Some of you may feel like there is a lack of support. Some of you may feel like there is a lack of support coming from other women in business, if you're a woman. Some of you may feel like there's unspoken competition in your space with other women. Some of you may feel like people you thought you could count on that would be there to have your back haven't been. For others of you, you might be skeptical of some of the collaborations and partnerships that have shown up. Red flags are really important, Virgos. If you are starting to get red flags in a situation that involves multiple people, even if it feels like this could bring potential abundance, opportunity, be mindful of the people that you are partnering with. There's an opportunity to heal the way that you see relationships in work. If you feel there's red flags, don't just cut the people off. Ask yourself why you feel that way. Really get down to the bottom of it. Is this your intuition speaking, or is this fear? And if it is this fear based off of a past interaction or experience that you went through the last time you tried to collaborate or go into business with somebody? I'm getting lots of business, not so much personal, intimate relationships or romantic relationships. There's a lot of pentacles in your spread. And there are still lots of cups, but I feel that the cups are just amplifying the emotional aspects of your work life right now. With the Nine of Pentacles upright, paired with the Three of Cups, it still is that relationships will bring abundance and opportunity, and you're really being tested right now. You're being triggered. Old wounds from your past are starting to show up again. You're starting to feel uncomfortable. You're starting to feel like you need to be on the defensive. You're starting to feel like you need to protect yourself from people's energy. And you're being called to temper yourself. Some of these energies that you're feeling are not actually grounded in the present, but are remnants of past stuff that you have not yet dealt with. Maybe you thought you did deal with them, and now that certain things are happening in the present and, quite frankly, in your near future, you're going to be poked at over and over and over, and you're going to be tested on your commitment, not to partnership, but you're going to be tested on your ability to trust other people again. And where it is that you will be stopped is when certain things trigger you. Will you go back to defending yourself, putting up a wall, getting upset, getting angry, cutting people off, feeling like you've been victimized somehow or let down by other people because it just didn't meet your expectation? Or are you going to temper your energy and really focus in on why you're being triggered so hard? And what is it from your past that maybe you didn't reconcile with yourself yet, in order to allow for space for the new people in your life to show up differently for you? It feels like you entered into partnership currently with new people in the workplace, but you were already defensive. before you guys even decided you were going to collaborate. And because you already, sorry guys, I'm like, my legs are falling asleep because I'm on the floor. But anyway, it's almost as if you anticipated that not everyone can be trusted. So you started collaborating with people with your defenses already up. And unfortunately, when you show up that way, people will reveal themselves to be that way because you created them to be like that. You didn't even really give them a fair chance because you're still being influenced by things that have happened in your past. Tempering your energy is going to be key this month, Virgo. And I'm not saying ignore red flags. What I'm saying is pay more attention to your triggers. Pay more attention to your triggers because not everyone needs to be cut off. And you don't always have to be so protective over yourself. In fact, the more you ignore dealing with your past and what might still be causing problems for you on an emotional level in terms of trust, openness, vulnerability, loosening your grip so that you don't feel such a need to control everything. If you are not careful with that and you don't pay more attention to that, there is a possibility you may lose out on something that has the potential to bring so much joy, abundance, and freedom into your life. Don't miss out on an opportunity because you're so busy protecting yourself because of some sort of red flag situation that's really just mirroring what happened back then. It's time to look forward. It's time to look forward and to start wondering and being curious about discovering what you can create with these people who have shown up that you've chosen to partner with. Because collaboration, unfortunately, is still key for you. I know I said this to you guys for your yearly reading, and it's come up again. It's come up again. You got to learn how to work with people, and you got to learn how to trust people again. I'm not saying ignore red flags. What I am saying is ask yourself why you're being triggered. And is it really a red flag? Is it actually a red flag? Or is this just an internalized fear in your subconscious that's now making its way to the surface and testing you to see whether or not you're ready and open and willing to receive new opportunities? All right, Virgos, I hope that resonated with you. I hate to say it because, like, I know you're probably sick and tired of me saying work with people, but really that's what I just see in the cards here. Collaboration is still key for you. And even though these people sometimes show up as if they're untrustworthy, you really have to ask yourself if that's you projecting your insecurities onto these people because they're just not showing up exactly how you want them to show up. Or are they actually people you should not work with? And be careful. Be careful of the people you're choosing to sever ties with, especially right now, because again, your grounding energy is actually the Four of Cups. There's a big chance that you might lose out on an opportunity because you're operating from a place of fear. All right, Virgos, happy March. If this message resonated with you, please make sure you leave a comment down below. You like this video, you subscribe to my channel, and you also hit that notification bell so that you will be first to know whether or not I drop a new video. I'm still not on an upload schedule, so the only way you'll know when the next drop happens is if you hit that notification bell. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to come visit my channel. If you're not already following me on Instagram, I suggest you do. I do daily posts on IG, and I'd really love to be part of your community over there and vice versa. So that's it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.